This is Mario Central, here with you today in the wonderful Gate Village, where we return for the second time from Colosseum. But it's true, there really was a Waylord flying way up in the sky. Huh? Your face surely glows with disbelief. Huh, you must think that old settler must be adrift in dreamland. I kinda do, you're no Waylord, what are you talking about? My dad's getting on in age, becoming more and more forgetful. Lately he's been saying, I saw a Waylord flying up in the sky. When he started spouting that, it depressed me no end. Oh, I can only known. But, you know what? The sun kind of looks old. I wonder how... It's kind of like that, Mandelbaum, that family from Seinfeld. It's like every son is only like 10 years younger than the dad. That's funny. But that would kind of be funny. It's like your dad is a big Pokemon fan, and then he sees an airplane in the sky, and he's like, oh my god, there's a Waylord in the sky! And then everyone's around you, and you're just like, Dad, can you not say that? That's kind of embarrassing. Like, my god. That would be kind of embarrassing, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. I could just imagine that. But you know what he's talking about, right? He's talking about the SS Libra that got stolen by the Lugia from the beginning cutscene. That's the thing he saw in the sky. I don't know how far that Lugia managed to carry that, but dang, if he got all the way here from wherever it was, probably the Bermuda Triangle, I don't know where he picked that thing up from. That's a pretty long way when you think about it. Now let's just fight. If you fight this lady, she actually gives you a prize at the end of it, so this is well worth it to do this. And in fact, Hirninkata died in one shot. Oh my god. Wow. That's pretty... I was not expecting that. Oh, well. Bucciani, your attack power is a little low. You know what the funny thing is I've said this multiple times. My third generation is the least favorite. Well, you know what happened actually? When I saw the announcement of Pokemon X and Y, naturally, as a Pokemon fan, I saw this thing and I'm like, whoa, this looks amazing. Honestly, when I saw that trailer, I couldn't be more convinced. It's the first 3D handheld Pokemon game that we're going to get, and it looks really good. But we get TM09. I don't know what that is, actually. I'm sure I'll find it useful. What do you mean? What are you implying? Bullet Seed. Oh, you know what? That is useful. Oh, thank you very much. I thought it was thief. I would have been like, what? Oh, how dare you? I am not a thief. But that is actually a pretty good item. I mean, it's not that powerful. Bullet Seed is actually kind of weak, but if you can give it to the right grass type, then it'll be good. If you come all the way up here, this old man gives you some berries every time you visit. Even if you just exit the village and press B, you can get a berry every single time, so keep doing that if you want to, and you can get a lot of, like, Oran berries, any type of berry. He gives you anything. I think, obviously, the more rare ones, I don't know, well, he probably doesn't give it out very often, like the Spear Berry or something like that. I'm gonna nickname my Jolteon later when I get more Pokemon. Then I'll nickname him. I'm not sure. I think it's a girl or a him. I don't even know. If it's a him, I have the perfect name. If it isn't, that's gonna be a little sad. Let's go and fight this girl right here. Reason why I'm showing this is because all of these fighters you can continually battle throughout the game. So if you want experience, keep coming to these people. I think her, actually, you can only battle her this one time, and then she just quits and is like, oh, you're too strong for me, so I'm not going to bother battling anymore. But I think the only reason she lost was because she has all the baby Pokemon. Look at this, Azurill, Igglybuff. It's so cute! You know what? The Igglybuff. Anytime I see Igglybuff, I'm always reminded of that Pokemon Stadium 2 game. You know, where you're counting up all the Pokemon? It always reminds me of that, because Igglybuff is like... And then you press A, Igglybuff jumps up and down. She's like... And it's so cute. I love it. Oh, look, another baby Pokemon, and it's Togepi. Awesome. Imagine if she had kept going. We would have had a Togetic, a Wigglytuff, and a Azumarill. That would have been a pretty good team to get experience off of it. Because the more you level up in this game, when you get to about level 25 or level 30, these guys level up with you as well. If you come back to them, they actually are just the same level as you. When you finish the game, oh man, they're pretty up there. I like that they keep doing this, so that way you can keep getting experience throughout the game. It's, again, you know, a lot of things this game does, you know, a lot of the handhelds don't do. You can keep battling back trainers. I understand they introduced that in and Johto, but they don't do that very often in Pokemon games. And this game did it. In fact, it does a lot of things that a lot of people don't realize. And it's funny, I almost lost track of that conversation of X and Y. Anyways, what I was saying was, with X and Y, it impressed me so much that I know it's coming out October. So what I decided to do was go back to all of the third versions of the Pokemon games and play them all through until October hits. I've surpassed Yellow, I went past it, I've also went past Crystal, and now I'm playing Pokemon Emerald. And it's funny because I realize now that I have a reason why I don't like Pokemon Emerald. I'll get into that when I actually LP the game, because I do plan on playing every single mainstream Pokemon game, and maybe some spin-offs like this one that I'm doing right now because it's so darn fantastic. And if you couldn't tell, Bodybuilder Dusk actually got lost. I don't know how you can get lost in here, but he did. Yeah, he actually said, he's like, where do I go? Oh, I'm gonna take out all my frustration on getting lost on you. Right now, I don't think a Tyrogue is gonna be able to take out his frustration because he's going to die in one hit. Or maybe not. I attacked his Grimer. Maybe this will die. Oh, boom! And he's done. Alright. Yep, you really need to get him to evolve. Trying to vent out all his frustration, and all he has is a Tyrogue. Pitiful. Alright. Let's, I really need to get Jolteon a Thunder move, eh? I don't know, I think it's level 15 that he gets it, or maybe I'm thinking future generations, because I always remember around 15 is when, like, all the evolutions get their, type move. Like, Jolteon gets Thunder Shock, Vaporeon gets Water Gun, Flareon gets Ember, Espeon gets Confusion, Umbreon gets Feint Attack or Bite, I don't remember which one. Glaceon gets Ice Shard, or one of those, some example, I don't know. And then Leafeon, I think, gets Giga Drain or Leaf. It's a weaker grass move, or Absorb, or one of those two. So it's kind of interesting how they all made it around that same level. Now I can't find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. I feel you, man. I know it sucks to get lost. I don't know how you could possibly get lost in here, but you did, and well, I really have nothing more to say about that. Honestly, that's kind of funny. How do you get lost in here? I'm an 11-year-old or 10-year-old kid, and I'm finding my way through all this. But the main reason we got to come here is for talking. We got to talk to Egon. Oh my God, we're back here. Hello, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Egon, you say? Ah, so you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps Nick? Ah, just as I thought. You are Nick. We've been expecting you. We got word from you about Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify Shadow Pokemon. Why does she sound like a witch? The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm. Shouting, "This calls for my services," or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Hello there. I've got everything ready. We're ready for a visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh! Hello, dear. I guess Nick has just arrived. Oh, so you're Nick. We've been waiting. I'm Egon. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. As you know, to purify a Shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. Well, there are several approaches. Battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I will go ahead and wait for you there. Look how happy he is. Husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that's a long time ago. I like how excited he was. He was like, oh, let me get this ready. Woo! And he just ran out of there in such a hurry. I love seeing Egon running. He kind of just waddles along. Let's rest. Because I think there are 2 more trainers in this area that we have to fight. Again, just showing you because if you want to keep an eye on what Pokemon these guys will potentially have, then you can keep getting experience off of them. Because I think the maximum level that they reach is around level 50 or 60. It's one of the two. They go up pretty high, which is kind of surprising, because I don't think, you know, anytime you face back a trainer in any other Pokemon game, they only go to about, I think, maximum maybe like 5 or 10 levels ahead. They don't really go much farther. I mean, we've seen how they were able to incorporate a lot of the gym leaders back into it, like with Platinum, they had them go all the way up to 65, which was pretty cool. I actually really liked that one the best from Platinum. And then in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they had they had to be able to call all of the gym leaders and face them back, and some of them made some drastic level ups, like, I mean, the ones from Johto anyways, but the Kanto ones, they were more or less, they kind of just leveled up probably like 5 or 10 levels up. So, I mean, it's never a drastic change, but this one, I mean, you start off from level 7 and they move all the way up to about level 50 or 60. That's crazy. That's what I just love. The game moves with you along. It just doesn't keep the same levels. You know, as you're improving, the game improves too. And that's something I really appreciate, because that's one thing I found that was so strange with, in general, Generation 2, the old school games. For some stupid reason, they made the wild Pokemon in the Kanto region like level 2, keeping it the same as before, which I don't understand that. I understand that, well, okay, you have the same wild Pokemon from the first game and they should be weak, but come on, like, why would we, you know, you travel all this way, you go to Kanto, and then these Pokemon are still like level 2 and such. Even some of the trainers there are kind of pathetically easy. It's not, it's like, I don't know, that was something I did feel it was very strange. To make that dream come, oh, you're trying to become Pokemon champion. Are you perhaps Ash in the form of this writer? Well, oh, sorry, I didn't actually mean to click no twice. I just wanted to do it once to be a jerk, but now I'm a bigger jerk. Sorry. I didn't mean to come off like that, Writer Egon. I apologize. Okay, he has a Wurmple and a Silicune. Well, he doesn't have a Pokemon that Ash Ketchum had, but kind of actually resembles May, more or less. He has the same Pokemon as May and Jessie, a Silicune and another Wurmple. Maybe that'll get into a... Oh no, he has 3, so maybe that's going to be a Cascoon at some point. But this move does so much. I'm so glad that he learned that way ahead of time. Like, this game just... It rewards you for purifying Shadow Pokemon, for just in general. It gives you moves that they wouldn't otherwise learn very often. And you'll see that especially more when we get more Shadow Pokemon and purify them. Oh, that did a lot. Nice job, Teddy Ursa. You're carrying the load. I still think that Egon is, because it's funny how they say that he was once the greatest trainer. Oh yeah, because trainers are now trainers. Yep, of course. I still think that that's not true, but it could be Ash. You never know. It could be. It could be Ash and Misty. It's possible. If only like Bella battled as well, that would have been kind of cool. But oh well. It's like the older version. That could be also Pokemon Trainer Red in the old form. Who knows? It could be either one of them. They both have an affinity for Pikachu, so I mean, might as well. Boom. And that takes care of that. Cascoon is completed. Alright, wow, we're getting a lot of levels here. That's good. 13 already, jeez. Rider Egon, you're finished in this town. No longer. Did you see that dramatic fall? He's like, doomed! And he held his chest, he's like, no more! I can't take no more, and went right down. I love that. So much drama, and it's not even that necessary. But right here, we're going to be battling 4 guys in a row, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the last fight. But I won't show the first 3, and I'll probably speed it up with some music. This will be the only time the LP, kind of similar to when I did sped up Mount Battle with music, that I use music. So just pardon me for this moment. I'll pick some good music to make up for it. Don't worry, it'll be extremely catchy and in the Pokemon battling theme, alright? So see you guys then. after all of those 3 battles, we take on fun old man Kron. Well, Kron, let's see what you got. A horsey and an abra. Not too bad. I kind of like his name because it's like a play on words. Fun old man Kron. F-O-M-C. Fomc. What's up, Fomc? Sounds like Fozzie from the Muppets. Oh, hi. Kermie! I don't even know how to do his voice. Oh, I'm so out of it. I haven't heard the Muppets in a long time. Since that... Because, when did that movie come out? Last year? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's been a while. Oh, no, like 2 years ago. What am I talking about? Thunderbolt. Oh, why, thank you! Yes, that. By the way, that's what Jolteon's ability is. If he gets hit by an electrical move, he heals. So that is awesome. I love that move. Sorry, oh, jeez. Looked like an extreme pain there. Yeah, he was... Whew, that was kind of freaky, actually. For a Pokemon game, that is kind of... He was just spazzing all over the place. That was very brutal. Alright, and he is now down to 2 bars. Nice, we were making good progress with him. Once again, he's not going to be on my party, but just need to purify him, because I am going to do that this time. I'm not going to leave it for a future video, because I am currently working on that, actually, for Pokemon Coliseum. Trying to purify every single person. And in this next week, I'm actually going to have off, so I'm going to work even harder to get that done. Boom! And with that, Shroomish is done, and we finish the trials. But next time, folks, we are going to advance forward and meet ourselves Egon, the mythical trainer. 288 for winning. Not bad. It dismays me to see that Shadow Pokemon have appeared again. Here's a little something that may hasten. So we get the Cologne case, and you can't avoid it. So that's good that we get it actually this early on. I actually never got it in Pokemon Coliseum, believe it or not. So this is it. This is Mario Central, signing off.